everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Friday, which means we are reacting to a new episode of The Next Step. I've just finished doing my Instagram live and someone told me to mention that I just done an Instagram live, so there you go. Today we are reacting to the 21st episode of The Next Step Season 7. It's called Room Service. My theories for this episode are that, well, like the title, it's going to be based around the fact that they're in the hotel now. We obviously need to find out if Finn gets to Dance Mania. One thing I want to see is Jude and Cleo, but I think that's going to happen because Danny posted on her Instagram this picture of Jude and Cleo in today's episode. So I think that the main plot will be Dance Mania, the B plot will be Cleo and Jude. Yeah, I don't really have massive theories for the episode really, because every episode seems to surprise me in some way, which is a good thing. But before we start the video, I just want to remind you, just like I did last week, I'm not going to be posting the full episode for you to watch, so don't expect me to because it's illegal. This video is a reaction video, so it has to be more my reaction than the thing I'm reacting to. Also, I don't like the idea that people might come to my channel just purely to watch the episode. Like, I don't want to be like guilty of that, I guess. Like, my videos are all fair use because of the amount of content I put in them compared to the reaction, but I just don't really want to be the person that people come to in order to illegally watch something. I just include the stuff that I'm actually going to comment upon. But I'm thinking for the final episodes, I'm not going to include how the season ends in my reaction video, which I already know will wind up some people, and I'll get angry children in my comments saying, what's the point in not showing us? But it's a reaction, so my reaction should be enough realistically. I don't want it to be spoiled. I want people to still have to go and watch the actual episode in order to understand my reaction, especially if it's a cliffhanger and especially if it's going to be emotional like the cast have said. So I think that's going to be my plan. We'll see. Oh, I just remembered Presley is also back in this episode because we've seen pictures of her back. So Presley comes back because Summer's now left, just like we predicted, and we'll have Cleo and Jude, we'll have A-Troop at Dance Mania. So it sounds like a lot will happen in this episode, which is really good. I love it when there's a busy episode.
So I get to have a quiet morning at the studio by myself. She's
gonna find Finn, isn't she? I guarantee that somebody will like call her and be like, hey, is Finn there? Because he's not here. And then she'll go down to Finn and she'll be stressed, and then she won't get to have her morning quietness.
The last time anybody saw him was yesterday.
Yesterday? You're telling me Piper is still in the same clothes and the same spot that she was in yesterday? Emily said she's having a quiet morning because A-Troop leaves today. But last episode, like, it obviously wasn't the morning. So Piper's been there all night, yet not moved position, changed her hair, changed her makeup, and his parents haven't asked him where he is. And no one closed up the studio last night before they went home.
Right now?
Yes, right now!
Oh, that's bad. Boy, if you don't...
That's bad. Bad? Guys, we're not at the studio anymore. I love it, we're at a hotel. Wait, guys, we've got the whole of A-Troop. Have we? Oh wait, no, because Finn's not there. Oh my god,
I get to sleep away from home. I get to be with all my friends. There's a pool, continental breakfast, even a spa. Let's get a photo.
Did Ozzy just explain what a hotel was? That just seemed really pointless. Oh, it just seems very childish sometimes. Like, we didn't need to know that Ozzy goes to a hotel. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Okay.
Oh, this is awkward. Okay.
And I'd like to explain myself, but I'm just not ready yet.
So she's literally not going to explain herself. She's just going to abandon the team. She literally told Kingston she'd be back in an hour, and she's still not even told them, hey, I'm competing against you. Like, she's just... Oh, I hate the development they've given to Rochelle.
I feel anger, I feel hurt, and I feel betrayed. I don't know if I'll ever forgive her.
Okay, giving Summer that line was quite odd because they were talking about how she betrayed A-Troop. Summer wasn't on A-Troop. So the way that she just said like, oh, I feel betrayed, I'm hurt, I feel anger, that doesn't make sense. Like, at least make it relevant to Summer. Like, say, I know Rochelle betrayed A-Troop, but she also betrayed me. I thought we were getting somewhere in our friendship, like when they bonded over whether to cut Jude from the dance in B-Troop Best Troop, that episode, but then she went and did this, and I thought she would let me have my opportunity, you know, just,
Since Summer left B Troop, we need a new 10th member, and I thought of someone who would be perfect.
Presley's back! Although, I would have liked it if Winnie was the one to bring Presley back, because Winnie knows Presley. Jude's only seen her at the alternate audition, and I doubt that they have any kind of contact, whereas Winnie probably, like, follows Presley on social media or something like that. Do you know what I mean? I feel like Winnie would have been the better fit to bring Presley in.
Jude suggested that I text Presley to audition to be our 10th member for nationals.
Sorry, just predicted the future there. Right, okay. My opinion doesn't stand anymore, does it? Okay. I love B-Troop. B-Troop have initiative.
What's going on?
We found our new B Trooper. We need to stay on track if we want to get to nationals. Presley, you can go home.
Cleo, do you want to go to nationals or not? It's literally like, Cleo reminds me of people that when they don't get their own way, they don't accept any other way, even if it accomplishes the thing that they originally set out to do. Like, because Cleo wasn't the one to find Presley, she wants no part of it.
Look, I know you missed the solo because you were late to our meeting.
Go off, Ethan. Also, go off, Jude, but like, are you two girlfriends now or what? Because they just talk to each other as if they're still B-Troopers, which would be fine if we'd established what they are, but
Summer was so much more than just a dancer on this team.
I get what you mean, but like, you get to go to nationals still, so just move on. Like, Summer's not coming back, realistically, is she? So,
Emily.
Hello?
Emily.
Hello?
honestly, I forgot that Finn was still struggling to get a flight. Oops. But why don't they just go to the airport? Like, I'm not really sure how flights work, but James and Riley, when they wanted to go see each other, they just hopped on a plane, so why can't Finn just do that? I do like that this was actually realistic though, compared to season 4.
Heath, what are you doing? Checking for bed bugs.
Oh, no. Heath, if you're checking for bed bugs, don't put your head under. Like, literally look. Ugh, imagine. Overall, for these hotel scenes, I'm really liking it. I know it's the same room that they're all using and they're just decorating them all differently. And the room is actually the locker room. There's a little secret for you. But I really like this. I like it.
Broke the light.
I don't know about Ozzy, but...
Okay, switching from the girls having a good time to just Ozzy and Henry sitting there staring at the clown. I like these scenes. They're so wholesome. And I like how we're seeing everyone's personalities come through. If I could change anything though, I would really like to see a clip of Nick in his room by himself, jumping on his bed just like the girls are and just being wholesome, because I think that's definitely something he'd do, seeing as none of the kids are around. Bye! Close the door.
There's nothing you can say that could fix this.
Oh, go on, Kenzie. She's your frenemy. You go tell her. Because remember, frenemies keep their friends in place. So, this is Kenzie's job right now.
There is, I promise. There's a really good...
Let me pretend I care. Okay, I'm done.
I know I said it, but I didn't think they'd do it. That was rude. Okay, like, I meant slam the door metaphorically, but yeah, I kind of don't agree with them slamming the door in her face. At least just say like, okay, we don't want to talk to you right now, bye. I mean, so much for frenemies, eh? But yeah, I feel like it was a bit rude. It was mean to do that. They could have just let her down gently. One thing I would have liked is if Rochelle had knocked on the boys' door. I just think about this because she's a Thunderbro now, so surely the Thunderbros would want to look out for their bro Rochelle, regardless of what she's done.
I'll make it there in plenty of time for the show tomorrow night.
Oh, I just had a thought. Maybe that's why Rochelle is in the Alice in Wonderland dance and Finn's not in it, but I thought that Rochelle was on Finn's shoulders because it's quite a tall guy at the front. Maybe Rochelle takes Finn's place. Kenzie and Lily aren't in it either, so surely they'd take Finn's place. I don't know.
Did you say your phone was on silent?
I know that face. That's the boyfriend said something wrong face.
What did he say wrong?
I was just in rehearsal and I didn't need any more distractions, so I turned my phone on silent. Who even needs a reminder to eat breakfast? I don't.
Wow, I cannot believe you right now. The whole time, I thought that it was my fault. that I did something wrong.
You did. You set too many alarms for things that he didn't need to be reminded about, which caused him to turn it on silent and miss the one alert that he actually needed to hear. I feel like they're making this a way deeper issue than it needs to be. Like, yeah, it was stupid of him to maybe put his phone... No, it was stupid of him to fall asleep, but not to put his phone on silent, because he shouldn't have been dancing with his phone with alerts on anyway.
I'm sorry. You guys can go out without me.
Why is she overreacting at this? I don't understand. I feel like this is not Piper at all. She's being way too dramatic.
The only person who's giving up is you. I know I'm being harsh, but Cleo needs to snap out of it.
I like Jude. Come on, Jude. You tell her. I hope Cleo just gets over it, really. I wanted to start focusing on nationals again. But I'm still confused as to why they won't be allowed to go to nationals. I'm still gonna hang on to my theory that it's because there's no people from the regionals team on the new team, because obviously you can't just have a whole new team, otherwise everyone would just compete like every year. Do you know what I mean?
And then we ordered it again. And invited the boys.
This is a wholesome scene. I love it. I want more of these type of scenes. And look, Kingston and Lily interacted without having to break up. Okay, this is sad.
At least there's one person in this hotel who I know will talk to me.
Ozzy? No. Jones? Jones. That's who I'm thinking. A-Troop aren't going to talk to her. It's going to be Jones. Ugh. Drama. I do feel really sorry for Rochelle that she's having to go out to dinner with people that she doesn't know, because she looks uncomfortable and it's obvious that she's only with him because she has no one else. But we can't really blame A-Troop for not letting her join in. Like, she isn't on their team anymore. She betrayed them. She didn't have the audacity. No, she had the audacity not to tell them that she was even competing against them. Didn't warn them beforehand. Like, yeah, I feel sorry for her, but not sorry enough to actually want A-Troop to... No, I don't know. But I do just think that she has no one to blame but herself. It's just sad that her writing has led her to be like this.
Why is Rochelle talking to our main competition?
Because Rochelle is one of your main competitors now. Like, they're saying it as if Rochelle's not allowed to talk to him, but she's not on the team. Like, make up your mind. Do you want her to be with you, or is she against you?
I know getting ready for nationals is going to be stressful and challenging, but there's nobody I'd rather have by my side than her.
We haven't spoken to each other in a few episodes, so I wouldn't have guessed that. But I like that. I like how Cleo trusted Jude enough to, like, admit that she was wrong and say sorry. Because saying sorry is hard, but it's something that has to be done. I like it. Side by side. There's so many banging songs in this episode. I love it. You got moves. You got style.
It looks like she's totally forgotten about Finn. As it should be.
Right, this just bugs me because Finn literally stepped up to take Rochelle's spot in the redemption round and help the team, which was completely out of character and out of the blue, but we all loved the maturity that came through. And then he rehearsed by himself so much that he got exhausted. And if Piper had just set the important alarms, he wouldn't have had to silence his phone in the first place, probably would have woken up in time because the alarm would have gone off and everything would have been fine.
I'll turn it on silent. No more distractions.
I feel like they've just been way too hard on him, considering the fact that he's one of the very few dancers that has shown an active interest in rehearsing and getting prepared for Dance Mania. Plus, he's literally saying he's trying to get a flight out as soon as possible, and they're saying that they don't care. So do you want him back or not? You got moves, you got style. But I guarantee now, Ozzy and Kingston are going to come in like, stop the party! Rochelle and Jones are socialising. We cannot have this. Even though they've basically kicked Rochelle off the team. Like, they shouldn't care about her anymore.
Oh, babe, you kept my pie? Bad news.
They're out of parfaits?
Worse, we saw Rochelle talking to that bozo we battled after auditions. Jones.
Told you. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, you can't kick Rochelle off the team, slam the door in her face and refuse to speak to her, and then get mad that she tried to speak to you, and then when she tries to speak to another team, still be mad. Like, are you kicking her off or not? Because you can't say, oh, Rochelle, you're not actually on our team, but you're not allowed to talk to anyone else.
I saw you talking to Rochelle. I hope she didn't share her choreo.
What choreo? Ozzy hasn't even been at rehearsal. What choreo do you have? The 8 count in unison? Oh, God. They're gonna lose Dance Mania.
Well, we're gonna win.
Not without Rochelle.
Ouch.
What? He's not wrong.
It is rough, but honestly, if you'd been rehearsing from the get-go and made your dances really strong, it wouldn't matter if Rochelle had left. Sure, it would be a hindrance to your team, but you'd be a way better team than you are now. And also, if you had a huge dance maniac who also owns a podcast about dance mania, you might have really good chances. But she was in one episode and then left. Well, she didn't leave. She's nowhere to be seen. Miss Angela. Where is she?
It wasn't always.
Oh god, this is brave. Right, okay. Jude and Cleo, I'm all for it, but I don't feel like we've seen them interact as, even flirtatiously before Jude was like, I want to hold her hand. Sure, I'll hold your hand, says Cleo. Then they didn't speak to each other again, and now they're doing a romantic duet together to Jiley's song. And I know people say, Brave isn't Jiley's song, but James literally wrote that song for Riley, and then the band performed it. So it is Jiley's song. I don't mind them reusing songs from past seasons, but I don't like it when they use the iconic ones, because whenever I hear Brave, I'm not going to think of Jude and Cleo. Unless I think, oh yeah, that was a monumental moment because there were two girls who were in love, which is different for the next step. They've never done that before. I won't think of it as their song. I'll think of it as Jiley's song because it's iconic to them. Do you know what I mean?
Cleo means the world to me.
You haven't spoken to each other. Oh god, it's cute. It had so much potential, but she doesn't mean the world to you, does she? You've spoken to her twice.
We're dancing together and all I see is her.
I love how she said all I see is her, but both of their eyes are closed. Sorry. Oh damn, that was flirtatious. I thought they were going to kiss then, and Jude just went and, tripped. Oh, I liked that. That's the kind of stuff they should have been doing for the past 4 episodes. Is it 4? What episode did they do? 8 Crazy Dates? I don't remember. 18, I think. But yeah, it would be so much better if they'd actually spoken to each other.
I'm so lucky to have Cleo in my life.
TNS did it! Oh my god, they actually kissed. See, now I'm saying I love it, but I think I love it because of the representation. Oh, they're cute, man. Okay, they are really cute. I just wish they'd had more development and it hadn't been so rushed, because the first episode we saw them properly interact in 8 Crazy Dates. They straight away went, can I hold your hand? Out of nowhere. Then the next time we see them, they're kissing. Where's the development? Oh my, another place! I love it!
Today's the first official day of Dance Mania. I can't believe it's finally arrived.
Okay, it's the first day. How long's after the episode?
This is the 100th time Finn has called me, and I have no interest in talking to him right now.
Why? Am I correct in that Piper is mad because Finn put his phone on silent and didn't hear his alerts? The pointless alerts that Piper set. And now she's ignoring him. It's Emily. Oh, that's a season 5 picture of Emily. That's really cute. Wait, if that's Nick's phone, how does he have a picture of Emily from season 5?
Just call me back and you get this, okay? If we don't figure this out, A-Troop is doomed.
Okay, right, let's review the episode then. In regards to that ending, what are they going to do? I don't know why Emily's going with them. Why is Emily having to take Finn on the flight? Finn's probably about 17 and he missed his own flight and he was going to get himself to the airport anyway because Kingston left him alone. So why couldn't Finn just go to the... Although, would we trust Finn to get on a flight? No, I wouldn't trust Finn. Okay, it's fine. Emily's with him. I don't know what they're going to do if Finn doesn't turn up. Because they don't need a set number of dancers for Dance Mania, do they? It's just the fact that the routines are set. Rochelle rejoins them, but that to me wouldn't be right, because you can't just sign up as a soloist and then say, oh no, actually I'm going to go compete with these guys. That doesn't work like that. You just have to pull out or stay in. I liked the wholesomeness of the hotel room scenes. I wasn't a fan of them slamming the door in Rochelle's face. I know I said they should do that, but I was speaking more metaphorically. Yeah, I just felt like it was a bit of a mean thing to do, and A-Troop kind of sunk to her level by being mean. If they'd been you know, just taken the high road and been like, look, Rochelle, you betrayed us. We don't really want to speak to you right now. And Rochelle been like, right, okay, I understand. And then walked off. That'd be a lot better because it would show A-Troop are the good guys in a sense. But A-Troop were just mean, really. I felt sorry for Rochelle as well, sitting in the room by herself. But I don't think it was a bad thing for her to call Jones and like go out for dinner with him. I don't know why they reacted so badly as if Rochelle wasn't on their team, because she's not. Like, you can't say for Rochelle to leave and then get mad when she's left and is talking to other people. I know Jones is their competition, but either you want her or you don't. But I am questioning one thing now I think of it. If Emily's at the airport with Finn and Nick is at Dance Mania with A-Troop, who is at the next step? In terms of Clued themselves, I wasn't a fan of how they danced to Brave, really. I would have liked it if they had their own song to make it even more iconic that this is the first mainstream lesbian relationship on the next step. I love that they kiss though. I felt like that was actually really good acting as well, because it did look like they had a lot of chemistry. I liked how Jude initiated it, because Jude has been the big initiator in all this. I just wish it had more of a build-up, because it, for me at least, it does feel a lot like the main reason I like the relationship is the fact that it is a gay relationship and it's different, and they're making it mainstream and they're not emphasizing on the fact that it is a gay relationship. They haven't said the word gay or lesbian, they've just had it be exactly the same as all the other heterosexual relationships, which I like. But if it was a heterosexual relationship who started off holding hands, didn't talk to each other, and then suddenly they're doing a romantic duet and kissing, I feel like we wouldn't like it as much, or I'd probably not like it at all. So yeah, I just wish Clued had a bit more development, because we've got 3 episodes left. 3 episodes left, and then season 7 is over. Oof. Presley was only in the beginning of the episode. Well, we didn't even find out if she was accepted to B-Troop, but I'm guessing she was. I'm obviously hoping that she's going to be in the next episode with B-Troop, and they'll be rehearsing for Nationals, because it hasn't been cancelled yet still. I don't feel like they should have brought back Presley at all. I feel like this should have been the episode where Emily tells B-Troop, look, you can't compete if you don't have so many dancers, and they can't find anyone. Like, even if Presley said, oh, I'm already going to Nationals with this new team who's better than the next step, that would be very fitting for her. And then they're stuck, they're screwed basically, aren't they? They don't have any more dancers, so they'd be forced to pull out of Nationals. That would make more sense, because then Cleo can be angry and stuff, and Jude can bring her around and be like, hey, it's fine, we'll just compete next year, we'll work on our skills as B-Troop. Once A-Troop have gone, we'll be the new A-Troop, something like that. I think that's everything that comes to mind so far. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like down below and also comment. Make sure you subscribe, because this percentage of people have recently been watching my videos and are not subscribed. Also turn on the notification bell so that you know when I'm uploading, and also in case I post anything, like to my community tab, which I did on Wednesday to explain why I didn't upload. And I'll see you on Sunday for a new video, hopefully, but it's been a busy week. Life's hectic at the moment. Hopefully there will be a video on Sunday. I'm hoping so, very much. I'll see you then. Bye guys.
That's right. Don't need no thing.